Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. In today's episode, I was thinking about this when I was overall like outside exercise. I was like, I gotta do more like stand-up comedy type episodes and stuff where I'm just, cracking jokes and things. I don't know. I feel like I don't really do that enough where it's just a podcast episode just filled with laughs and stuff. So I'm gonna definitely try to work on that. And probably I think I am going to end up doing that at some point in time. Post it on social media like, hey, yo, if you guys want like podcast episodes or topics that you would want me to talk on, yeah, 100%. I'm down for that because I'm like, I need to do more podcast episodes. I feel like I'm doing the same episodes, which sucks because I'm like, bruh, like the episode I did yesterday, it was like advice for streamers. I know for a fact I did an episode like that before. So I'm like, fam, I gotta, well, actually, no, because I wrote down a bunch of like ideas. I need to go through that and stuff. But anyways, podcast episode for today, I wanted to overall talk about aging. Now, for some people, they usually, age pretty quick. And then you got people like myself, hasn't aged since preschool. I swear I look the same still. Like, what, facial hair, hair may be a little bit different. But other than that, I don't think I've aged since, like, maybe preschool, elementary. Like, I can look at a photo of myself from, like, back then and be like, dang. Like, I look in the mirror and I'm like, well, what's changed? Like, I look at I'll never forget when I was out one day. I think I was buying me some Red Bulls or something. And I seen a friend of mine from high school. Like, he was kind of going, you know how, like, everybody was kind of going through that, like, emo phase and stuff? I don't know why. I just assumed that he was just going to look like that for the rest of his life. Like, and I'm like, bruh, that was, like, 2012, like, prior, maybe a little bit prior before that. But it was, like, in that era, And I just remember him like that's how he always looked. So I remember we were walking in at the store at the same time, and it's funny because he recognized me, and I'm like, bro, like there's not one person that can tell me that, oh, you've aged. Like I've never heard nobody tell me that before. I've never heard nobody tell me, oh, you look different from when back in middle school, or like everybody like knows me and stuff. I'll be out in public, and obviously him is an example. He turned around when he was walking in, and he was all like, hey, remember me? Like, from high school? He said his name and everything. And I'm kind of just, because he had his mask on, I couldn't really tell by his voice, so I just went along with it. But I did kind of take, like, a little screen capture with my eyes. I'm like, nope, I'm going to remember. I'm going to, like, definitely look your name up and all that. And sure enough, yeah, I was friends with him on social media, on Facebook. And I'm like, hey, yo, he does not, fam, his hair is cut. He was wearing a hat. Of course, he had a mask on because of the pandemic and stuff. But I was like, and then he kind of like put on some weight a little bit. So I was like, bro, like I'm like, I seen him and I was like, then when I started thinking about it, I'm like, then he probably did recognize that I was like, I didn't realize who he was and stuff. Cause I'm like, fam, like last I seen you look like 100 other kids at the school. Now you just, you look like, yeah, now you look like 100 other people that I just see around the block and stuff. But I was like, man, that was crazy when I'd seen it. I'm like, that don't even, and then there's me, I'm like, fam, like, I'd still, honestly, if I was like famous enough, there was a movie like going on about like my like middle school or high school journey and things. I had to say like maybe for middle school that they will overall have to do like some voice alternating like stuff, because my voice was a little bit high pitched when I was a kid and stuff. So that would probably be the only thing that they'll need to do, because I'm like, bro, this voice wasn't happening back when I was in middle school and stuff. This voice didn't come out until maybe like like maybe like towards the end of my freshman year of high school. Like it happened at, well, no, it probably did. Yeah, I think it was like my sophomore, because that's when I had started doing videos where I was like talking and stuff. So that's been the only thing that's really changed about me is my voice. Because when I go back and hear like videos of myself, I remember there was this like recording of like, it was me, my sister, and my mom. We were just singing a bunch of different songs. And I remember I remember even like I remember when my voice was high pitched. Like I don't remember everything, but I remember there was at times where I would be like reading a book and I'd be reading it out loud and I'm like, dang, like my voice was really sounding like that. But that's honestly the only thing that's really aged about me. I'm trying to think, like, I think I probably stopped growing when well, I don't know, I think I probably grew a little bit maybe since high school and stuff, but it was like a little. Like, that's the thing, I'm not like, fam, I'm still somewhat the same size from when I was in, like, because my thing is, like, I've been skinny my whole life. And so that's why I'm like, with me and aging, I'm like, fam, what happened? Like, but no, even with my family, though, the funny thing about it is, like, even with my family, my dad don't look any different from, like, 20 years ago. My mom doesn't look any different from 20 years ago. My sister doesn't look any different from... We all still look the same. I swear, if we were to, like, wear the same clothes, have the same hairstyles and all that stuff from, like, 10 years ago, bruh, I'm telling you, like, we have not changed. We have not changed at all. So I'm saying, like, honestly, I can still, like, if they were doing a movie about me when I was in school, I can play the roles. I can, like, that's the funny thing about it. I already know I'm gonna probably be like this even when I'm in my 30s too. I have to say, I probably won't, I might start aging when I'm maybe a little bit older. But if not, I'm like, fam, I'm literally going to look this age my whole life. Probably once when I reach my, like, 60s, 50s or 60s, maybe I might start getting some gray hair or, but I'm like, bro, my dad's like, he's 60 years old. He still looks the same. I'm like, bro, he can play himself from like 30 years ago, probably a lot younger than that. And I'm like, I just don't get it. Like, that there's all these people in this world, they have aged. But I have to say it's probably a good thing, though, because, you think about it, there's, like, people that probably, they still wish that they were young. Me, I'm like, fam, I want to look young, but I also want to look older than a high schooler. Like, I'm telling you, like, it's at times, I think, when was the last time I got carded? I think last time I went out to go get a drink, I don't even think I got carded. I don't think nobody didn't get it. No, because I think the woman, she just walked up to me and was just like, oh, what are you having? I said, I'll have a tequila. I didn't like that tequila. Something wasn't right about it. But anyways, but yeah, I was all like, I had a tequila and did she card me? No, I don't think she carded me. Huh. I'm like, maybe it was her. Maybe she was like, oh, you know what? Like, he probably got like this. She probably knows people. If not, she's probably going through the same thing where she hasn't aged since like high school or something. So yeah, she probably like recognized that and was like, hey, you know what? I am gonna card you. I appreciate whoever that woman was. Don't remember the name of the restaurant. Don't even remember where it's located at. But to whoever, I don't even remember what she looked like. But I just remember she didn't card me and stuff. So I'm like, man, but it's funny though, like people who, no, it was actually the one girl, from, SmackDown. Yeah, from SmackDown, but, Kayla Braxton. She, recently posted on Twitter how she does look, like, young though. Plus, like, cause I think she is short. She comes off as short. I feel like that's kind of rude. Like, you shouldn't say that about somebody. Oh, yeah, they come off as a short person. That's kind of rude. I take back what I said, but I highly doubt she'll be listening to my podcast episode. But anyways, just a random car outside. I swear, it's like, bro, nobody cares. Nobody. Like, there's never been, I'm like, I never understand why people, when they have, like, their car so loud, I'm like, you expecting people to knock on your door and be like, hey, fam, your car? It's pretty loud, bro. It's pretty loud. That's nice. I like. Not one person has done that. Not that I know of. I don't have a car, but I'm like, fam, I wouldn't want nobody knocking on my door doing that. So I was like, I would have my car at a decent volume. Like, bro, it's just at times when cars are just loud for no reason. I'm like, you're not impressing anybody, bro. I'm just saying, just letting you know that, right? I can do that same stuff on a video game. Guess what? Nobody cares. All right. So, anyways, getting an Instagram. All right. Wait, I didn't want to do that. Okay. But anyways, what was I talking about before I got this shit? Oh yeah, Kayla Braxton. But no, she was talking about how she got carded. And she's like, I think she's 30 something. But honestly though, she would have like asked me how old do I look and stuff. Especially if she had been wearing like, I don't know. If she probably would have been wearing like some like school clothes or something, like some clothes from like JC Penney's or something, I probably would have thought she was in school. I've been like, okay, I want to say you're in school, but you come off as somebody that could be like around my age or maybe younger. Like, that's the thing. I'm like, I don't necessarily think that I look older than her, but I ain't gonna say that she looks older than me. Like I don't know, maybe because I've seen her so many times on wrestling and stuff. So it's a thing. Like when you just kind of see like a young looking person around like older people, you just assume that they're older and stuff. Like, oh yeah, that girl, she most likely she done graduated college, got like some high end bachelor's degree and all that stuff. Like, yeah, she good and stuff. And that's why I'm like, I don't know. I guess like you see her with Paul Heyman so many times, and you're like, dang, like maybe she is 30, I guess. But I think if I probably would have just randomly seen her, I'd been like, oh yeah, that girl, she's definitely like probably like a high, but yeah, especially if I had seen her like walking around like with a backpack and stuff, and she, you know how like when like kids, bro, I'm telling you, like I've been outside exercising. And at times when I exercise, like kids will be getting out of school and stuff. Them kids look so scared. I sit there and be thinking like, dang, did I look like that when I was? Cause I'm telling you, like, maybe it's because of the pandemic or something. And that's why I'm like, probably just kids, you know, are just kind of, you know, like scared or something. But I'm like, man, kids just look so scared when I'm outside exercising. Like, I don't know if it's like, because I'm vaccinated, so when I'm outside exercising, I don't be wearing a mask and stuff. I should, though. But I'm like, bro, if I'm jogging, I ain't trying to wear no hot mask and stuff. I'm like, I'm like, it's already bad enough that I'm like out there jogging. I'm like, just my lungs just feeling like that they just gonna go out. But I'm telling you, like, I seen this one kid, and she looked so scared. I'm like, fam, relax. It is okay. I don't know what you're scared for, but you just look so terrified. Like you would have thought that it would have been like nighttime and she just seen me surrounded by like 10 black people and we were all wearing the same color. Like the way she was looking, I'm like, fam, like I don't know if it's me, I don't know if it's something else, but you need to relax. Like I swear I want to say that to like every kid I done walk past and stuff, because they just all look so terrified. And I'm like, man, you should not look that terrified. But anyways, but no, like that's freaking them, like, but no, even like looking at the kids, because I think they're high schoolers, fam. Cause there's even like there's like two like, you know, friends like through like a mutual friend, and they're both in high school and stuff. It's actually one of them is Zach, and it's like another mutual friend and stuff, but from Four Souls. But anyways, cause yeah, he's still in high school. But he comes off as somebody like, you know, I guess like he just comes off as somebody that's like older and things. He don't come off as somebody that's like in high school. Like overall, like sitting down having conversations with them and just over like seeing the stuff that he posts, I'm like, man, like I feel like at times he acts more mature than me, because I'm like, dang, like you in high school, like but then when you kind of like look at him a little bit, then you're like, you know what? I can see it. I can see it and stuff, because it's like he kind of got like, you know, maybe a little bit of the facial hair growing in and stuff. But no, it's like him and then another person that I'm following that he knows. And yeah, I'm like, dang, like I don't even remember really like looking young, I guess, when I was in high school, but at the same time, but that's the thing, I have not changed. I don't think people are hearing what I'm saying. I have not changed since high school. So it's just crazy when I see other people, like, you know, when I see like high school kids and stuff, and I'm like, fam, y'all look like kids. But I'm like, you guys wait until you get older and stuff. Like, then it's gonna really hit you. Some of you might be like me, and you just look like this for the rest of your life and stuff. But anyways, who else? But no, there's a few other people that I've met. That's why I always try to hang out with people that look roughly around my age, you know, because I'm like, because it looks kind of funny though, especially at my old job. It looks so funny when I be sitting there like hanging out with customers that was like twice my age, like having full on conversations with them and stuff. Like because at the place that I worked at, there was like maybe very few young looking people. But the funny thing was, the young looking people would tell me, oh yeah, I'm like 30 something years old. I'm 32 years old. Like I've been here for like 15 years and stuff. I'm like, fam, what? You don't even look old. Like, what are you? I'm confused, but I'm like, dang it, is that how I'm gonna look? Is that's what's gonna? But then you see the ones that's like in their like 50s and 60s and stuff, and then it's like, oh, okay, like I can see that you're a little bit older and stuff. But it was just funny because I was chill with them. They were chill with me. I always be cracking jokes with them and stuff. So But it was just funny at times, like, you know, like just hanging out with them. And I'm like, it just, it's cool because I know them and stuff. I would have assumed that they were like, you know, mentally, I just assumed that they were like roughly around the same age as me mentally and stuff. I really know I haven't done one of those mental age test things, but no, them people, they be having fun at that place. Like, I'm telling you, there's like some customers that was just, you know, hey yo, like put in your retirement papers, like go far away, like go live in a house somewhere where there's just no windows and just one door and you just walk out of it to just go pick up like the newspaper or something. But anyways, but yeah, I was like, dang, I really don't know what's going on. Like I was sitting down thinking about that a while ago, and I was like, dang, I guess I'm just gonna look like how I did in high school. Like I'd have to say only thing that's really changed is facial hair and voice. Like from the like past like 10 years, facial hair and voice. My voice obviously it don't crack and stuff, but if I had started the podcast back like 10 years ago, oh yeah, I had like a lot of, there had been probably like at least like once in every episode my voice would have cracked. Because there's at times I will be like talking about stuff, and you know how like at times I'm talking about things, I might like talk a little bit higher than usual. But yeah, I'm like, my voice, oh man, like that's just one thing just to tell all like, you know, my high school like followers and stuff. Or like if however age you are and stuff, or whatever age you are, maybe you're in middle school, I don't know. I don't think, has there ever been a time, because I know there's been times I've been streaming and people have told me they're in high school, but I'm trying to think, has anybody ever told me they were in middle school? I really don't know, but I'm like, I probably have to like ask or something on social media and things. But anyways, yeah, just, you know, be prepared. Like if when your voice starts changing, you know, like it'll probably you know, have those little voice cracking moments, and then you're like, well, dang, like, why is this happening? What's going on and stuff? But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 36 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your next purchase. And make sure you use my supported creator code for Epic Games TMossBoss. And yeah, in the meantime, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.